So like a ton of people call me like an Edgar, bro, like a mushroom. I can't be looking chopped at school, homie. So I'm trying to get fixed up.
Yeah, your hair's super straight like straw. So, what brings you in today?
I'm trying to get the huzz, you know?
Bruh. Type shit. Alright, bro. I think I know exactly what I gotta do. So, basically, I'm gonna give you a skin fade and then some texture at the top. Bruh.
Alright, let's do this. Damn, bro, you got me looking right.
Bruh. Yep. I'm that brain rot barber on TikTok.
Welcome to Millennial Excellence, a podcast normally about millennials, but we're doing things a little bit different over here this month. It is the first annual GenZuary, where we'll be discussing Gen Z topics all month long, and we are joined by an ageless, timeless, wizened entity known as Alex. He is our third mic in residence this month. Welcome to the show, Alex. You get first welcome before Miles.
Thank you for having me back.
Why would you welcome me onto the show? Isn't it my show to welcome others onto?
I think you've welcomed me before, I think.
Oh, thank you. Well, that would be yes, that's true. Is
it not nice to be reminded that you're welcome, even in your own home?
Yeah,
some people don't have
wonderful.
That. Your happy home life privilege is showing, I think, if you just take welcomeness for granted, really.
Yeah, well, I've been in preparation for this month. I've been tapping into how I was like when I was Gen Z, and when I was Gen Z, I had a really bad attitude about my pleasant suburban home.
So when were you Gen Z? I guess is the
like from the ages of like 16 to 24.
Okay. Before we get into Gen Z topic, I do think we have to keep our practice going strong. We have to maintain what we've been working on. And wait, one sec, Caleb.
Okay,
no, never mind. Here's clean feed. Never mind. We have to. You know, we can't just throw it all out the window. And I think this show, sure, the branding's fantastic. I mean, GenZuary is probably one of the best month names I've ever thought of in my life.
I just have a quick question about that, and maybe it's culturally insensitive, but I was wondering if you were going to call it GenZuary.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Do people say Gen Z?
I think that Canada has lost many linguistic wars, and I think that's one of them, is that the generation name is not. I mean, I also, to be honest with you, I've been code switching lately. If I think a tweet is going to leave containment, I'll write flavor or favorite without the U. just to let it fly. You know, I'm willing to betray my country for some attention. But before any of that, we do need to keep working on this tagline for the show Millennial Excellence. And, oh, fuck. I was really excited.
I hate work. It's been such a nice holiday break. I can't believe we have to market ourselves again.
And guess what? I thought I had it. And I just realized it's only going to work for this week.
Well, I think that's okay, because I think in marketing you have to move fast and break things.
New year, new ME is what I was thinking.
Oh, that's great. We could use that all.
We can't use that all year long.
Why not?
Because it's not a new. It's not a new year every week. New year, new ME.
Yeah, but well, there's like several different types of calendars.
I was also actually thinking, when I was saying that, I was thinking, could we try to use the abbreviation ME, Millennial Excellence, during the Emmys? Could that be some kind of? Could we get some of their heat on us?
Let's table that. Let's table that.
Let's real quick, because Alex, you've been on the show before. We've asked you about this before. I do want to know, as of January 2026, how do you feel about Generation Z, as we call it up here in Canada?
They're pretty cool. Pretty cool, I guess.
That's right. I forgot that. But you, and I think you bring this out in Miles as well, is that you both become just so unwilling to be irritated by other generations. Whereas maybe I do think all generations are annoying in their own ways. But I'm not a fan of Gen Z, I don't think.
Well,
Why
everyone's
not?
annoying when they're young.
Yeah, I think that's probably part of it, is the disrespect. I've noticed that I didn't really care about ageism, and I thought that it was a fake ism until I got old. So
When have you experienced ageism?
I don't know if I really have, actually, in real life. But
You're afraid of it? You're afraid of it happening to you?
Yeah,
He feels it creeping on.
yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, I mean, no, I gotta stop. Caleb, maybe edit this out as I say it, but I was trying to think of sort of splitting hairs between anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism and turning that into an ageism thing, but I think I don't have the juice for that right now.
You don't have the juice for it?
Yeah. Caleb, keep this in.
God damn it. I'm old, you guys. I have a different sense of humor.
We're all
things were
old.
funny to me.
We're all old in some way, and we're very young in other ways.
That's true. I don't know. In what ways do you feel young?
My Spotify age was 18.
Whoa. Yeah, actually, mine was like 17, and it was like, you listen to so much new music, but do 17-year-olds listen to new music?
Wow, 17? You're not even... Oh, I guess in Canada, is 17 legal in Canada?
No, now we're getting into age of consent.
No, not that. Like, can you vote?
Oh.
You can, like, drink earlier there. Maybe I
It
thought
depends
maybe
on the
all-
province. It does depend on the province. So,
Yeah.
Alex, what was your Spotify age? Because you're listening to tunes, aren't you?
Mine was 78 years old.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I knew it. I knew that you were the perfect sort of timeless voice of reason to help us explore this topic. I mean,
He is out of time. Alex, did you know there's such thing as Swartzentruber Amish?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Miles just discovered the Swartzentruber Amish, which is my namesake, which is the one of the most conservative and strange, most reclusive kind of factions of the Amish community.
are you Amish, or is it a bit that I missed?
Or
Or are you just a bit Amish?
I'm a bit Amish. I'm of Amish background. Like my grandparents on my dad's side were Amish, so I'm a couple generations removed. But I used to
guess
go
they
out
probably
to
don't
Amish
do.
country.
They probably don't do 23andMe, the Amish.
They actually have they can just go to their family reunion and just see everybody. Like
They love
intermarrying.
that's not what I was setting you up for, but that's great. But I love
Like,
the
and there's
Wikipedia
books.
page.
They have like
they
books.
what's the like hobby that people get into?
They have
of,
like
What
like
is that
when
term?
you map your family tree.
Yeah.
What is that
It's
called?
Genealogy?
Yes.
Genealogy?
Amish
What-
people love genealogy.
Yeah, my dad has a book that just lists everybody that we're related to.
Are all Amish people like not allowed to use technology, or are there some who are kind of like the liberal Amish, who are like, yeah, we play N64?
There's a gradient, but I think they all cheat, and I'm not super connected to it, or I don't know a ton
Right.
about it.
I mean, you're using your computer right now, so
Yeah. Well, I grew up like Mennonite, which is like
sick. I got
Which
some
was-
Mennonite in me.
really.
Yeah, from Manitoba.
Oh,
I've
really?
been fucking with pierogies and farmer sausage, and all has like different Mennonite names. And yeah, I think I have like met some Amish people, or like my uncle was a preacher at a Mennonite church in rural Ontario, And
Whoa.
I remember visiting him as a kid and going to like an auction, and everyone had like really creepy blue eyes and seemed kind of into it.
Yeah, there is sort of like a stare, the Amish stare.
Do you think Amish people notice the minutia of different generations from one another? I guess that's all that. That's the whole thing.
Definitely. Like, did you remember a few months ago where that Amish kid like became like famous because he was interviewed by Theo Vaughn?
No.
He's just this Amish kid on Rumspringa that was just like on Theo Vaughn's show for some reason.
What and for those who don't know, because I barely know, Rumspringa is just like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So like he was like just like I guess partying, and then somehow
it's like a year
world.
or something where you can do whatever you want.
I think so. I don't know how long it is. It might be indefinite. No.
Your whole life. Theo Vaughn is. How old do you guys think Theo Vaughn is?
He's like 50 years old. I know this.
What?
He's 45.
I was gonna
again,
guess
your ageism is showing, but that's okay.
I would have guessed
like
he was
50.
millennial.
I think that does make him millennial. He's early millennial. Let's talk about our hair to sort of ease into it. And I'm sorry, Miles, that we have to talk about this.
Well,
again.
I do have hairs. I have follicles, just not as many.
Miles actually
others
doesn't
do.
have much body hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can't grow a beard. He doesn't have any chest hair or arm or
Sometimes
leg hair.
people who
That's
can't grow a
not
beard
true.
have like an
He's got
incredible
eyebrows.
pube situation going on.
My pubes
I
are
don't know
normal.
about that.
I do have chest hair. I have arm hair, and I can grow most of a beard.
You can't. Wait, have you ever had a beard?
No.
I haven't had a beard, but I have facial hair.
Okay. All right.
How's
about
everyone else's pubes? And
I think mine are normal. I have some chest hair. I have like a nice little sort of carpeted area that I like, but I wish I had more. I love when someone takes off their shirt, a man, and he's just like disgustingly hairy. I think that's so sick. I would love that.
well, when you guys go to the barber, what do you say?
Well, I want to get to that in a second because I think,
Okay.
first of all, I mean, I guess I was going to say you weren't born bald, but we're all born bald.
No, we're born with hair.
Oh.
Well, some babies are born with a lot of hair, and some
Or is it the
babies are
color?
born bald.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes their hair fall. That actually happened to me. Is I was born with dark hair and it all fell out, and then I got blonde. Then I became a tow-headed, blonde-haired baby.
I guess what I want to ask, and we'll get to our present hair situation, but I want to ask both of
Okay.
you if you've ever hopped on a hairstyle trend.
Oh. Okay.
Because when I was in like grade 4 or something, this wasn't a trend, but my dad encouraged me to let the barber shave the word yo into the back of my head. but they didn't. This was when I lived in Scotland, and they didn't shave like, I think normally if you have like a cool thing shaved in your head, it's sort of the negative space surrounding the 3 dimensions of like the yo.
Yeah,
would
they
be,
they like shave the lines in your hair. Yeah.
or like the word yo would be almost what's the word where you can like feel it embossed via hair, but they just shaved yo. They cheaped out, so it was just like there was a patch of skin that kind of said yo. So it didn't really pop off as much. I kind of expected that I would be given the key to my school or something, but instead a few people noticed, and I was still picked last for everything. You know what I mean? But that was one. I remember when I was like younger, I really hated the kind of ski jump hairstyle that everyone had, where it was like gelled in the front to go off, because I felt like it was like too normy. But then I did fall prey to the kind of Hitler Youth side shaved long on top haircut for a little while because that was like
The
alternative.
emo, or the
I'm talking like
the 2010s.
Yeah, the 2010s, more recent, the more recent kind of. Actually, I'm going to show you guys a picture because I was just talking about this the other day.
I just posted in Discord. Well, yeah, in middle school and high school, if you clicked directly into the URL, I had a similar haircut to this Wikipedia man.
So it's kind of, is that kind of like the Jim from The Office hair?
Yeah, it's in the Wikipedia article Wings haircut.
But it's like Bieber, but it's a little bit more. It's like a little bit more emo.
But is that like, what do you do to achieve the sort of shaggy Jim from The Office hair? Because I feel like that's just a
grows
lack
out
of
like that.
That's just letting your hair grow big, right?
Yeah,
Well,
you just grow it and then you wash it with like Head and Shoulders shampoo. That's just in your shower.
This is what happens to my hair if I let it grow out. This is me in high school with my hair grown out. It's very upsetting.
Your hair is beautiful.
It's so
It's like so wavy and voluminous.
It's so voluminous. It's
voluminous.
True. But I feel like that's
a great head of hair.
I also like used to hate. I used to hate like looking in the mirror with some guy and talking about my life at the same time. Like I didn't really like getting my hair cut at a barber, so that's why I turned to just bicking it for many years. But there was a moment where I did the sort of short on sides, side brushed. But Alex, I feel like you recently got what I consider somewhat of a trendy haircut, is the medieval bowl cut. Although maybe I'm thinking like A.G. Cook a few years ago.
Yeah, I actually had this haircut in like 2011, 2010, 2011. But it was much longer, so it was kind of more like an 80s kind of metal looking sort of thing. But yeah, I've done this before, but I think I was a little ahead of the curve on that one.
Right.
And then I kind of always had long hair, and I would often wear it in a man bun.
Whoa.
When I was in high school and like early college, or I guess through most of my college years.
Wow.
But
Damn.
then but see, like the thing is they didn't have like this connotation that it has now. Like, because I'm talking like I had it from like probably like 2003 through like maybe 2010 or 11 or maybe up until like 13 or something, where that was when people started shaving like the side of their head, but then also having the man bun.
Right. Yeah, that was it. That was around the same time when girls were getting Skrillex hair.
Yeah, everybody had Skrillex hair, but like men were expected to put it in a bun. And it was just so
unfair
awful.
Pressures on men.
I love the gender.
When I started
everyone had
shaving my
Skrillex hair.
I think they did. I think everyone for some reason. But Miles, I want to go back to so when you had the Jim from The Office hair, was it on purpose or was it just like? Did you have a sort of mood board in your mind of what you wanted to do?
No, it's just like every kid had that haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, the kid that it links to is crazy. Like, I can't even believe this picture.
Let me see this.
I'm gonna drop it in just the. I'm better at the internet, I think, so I can just drop it.
Oh, this kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who he is.
I had that too. It looks like Jack Bensinger.
Well, actually, yeah, Alex had it too. And actually, if you go back to the link I posted, you can look at. It's Just a Person 117, and he has a Wikipedia user page, and he says, "Hello, I am username Just a Person 117. I edit a lot of things that concern biology, science, sci-fi, Halo, occasional Sonic the Hedgehog, and weapons/war articles."
Wow,
that really clears it up, doesn't it?
Now we know it's just a person. So, like, yeah, everyone just we're describing things that were, for the most part, the default haircut. The Skrillex hair, the wings, Do you guys know what I'm talking about with like the ski jump haircut, right? Like yeah.
So I had that too when I was in elementary school.
Right.
I did it very briefly, and I didn't feel like I could own it very well. I did it for like a year maybe or something.
Yeah, it just felt like you had to. And then now, like I said, I had this phobia of going to the barber, but I've started going again because there's a guy I know who's really chill, Callum, and he is from Calgary originally too. And so we just kind of shoot the shit, and he's a fun guy to talk to. But I notice I still only go like once a year. Usually it's if I'm like trying to get a new job or something. If I have job interviews, I don't want to look like a freaking skinhead, so I don't shave my head. But I noticed previously when I'd ask for just like short on the, tidy it up, make it shorter, and give it something on top so it's not so round. My head's not so round. Previously, maybe 2 years ago, it was still more of a remnant of the kind of Hitler Youth, Macklemore era kind of haircut. But this last time he did it, like a month ago, I did feel like after I had a shower after, there was a tiny bit of a broccoli situation going on. So I'm wondering if like the default haircut is varying levels of broccoli.
I gotta tell you, judging by this picture from when you were a kid, you're built for the broccoli, man. You should do it. Just go for it.
Yeah. I mean, but I think that's where I feel old is like I do hate it. And when I see people who have it, I feel angry at them. And I live above a store, and there's a high school around the corner. If I go downstairs to like get something and it's lunchtime, it's just all broccoli kids rizzing each other up and skibbidying all over the store, and it's so annoying. So I think, like, is that a sign that I'm old, or do you think that this one is a uniquely annoying haircut?
I think it's a sign that you're old.
It's old, yeah, it's an old sign.
You guys think that it's cool, probably, because you're both so laid back, and
it seems like it's no. I don't think it's cool.
I don't think it's cool.
Washed.
It's mainstream.
It seems like it's kind of out of style. Yeah,
this was cool in like 2018.
Right,
and kids are still doing it. 2019.
I think it peaked.
I first
in
saw the broccoli boy. 2024.
Yeah, I don't think you were seeing broccolis in.
I mean, Alex has established that he's way ahead of the curve. On
I know.
styles.
Yes,
like, way ahead of the curve. Way ahead.
So
yes.
Yeah, I mean, where did this come from? I think it did. I do think this is a reaction to the sort of Hitler Youth haircut, right? I'm the only one who keeps calling it that, and I feel very alone, especially how this episode has started. So maybe you guys could start talking about Hitler a little bit more. You know what I'm talking about, right? See. Like, what else can we call this?
I don't know. I mean, I think yes.
Wait,
I know
the
that
Hitler one
haircut.
or the broccoli?
No, I'm saying the broccoli, I think, is a reaction to this, whatever this is. The tight fade.
It's a fade. It's like a half fade.
Half fade with like pomaded.
Yeah, and it was popular in the hardcore scene. This type of haircut for a while.
Yeah,
it was like when hardcore guys fade? I think it's a skin fade. I don't know, but it's like when hardcore guys got a little older and they all had to get careers.
You guys are like barbers. Homies with a barber. Aren't you?
Yes.
You should get Pete on the. Just text him.
He loves giving this haircut, by the way.
Yeah, look, this is his ideal haircut.
Neat. It's literally called Neat Hitler Youth Haircut Style. This video.
I would go to my homie Pete. Oh wait. Oh, are you playing a video?
Yeah, if you look.
Yeah.
You see these
well, that's the thing. Yeah, Josiah. The still image is not a Hitler Youth haircut. That's like some like regular boy's haircut, 1950s.
Well, that's it's
1950s wasn't that close to the side. Like it wasn't bald on the side.
I think like this is from Instagram from Iron Barber Boise. I forget if you're near Boise. I don't think you are. Right? That's far away. They've written. We call this one the Hitler Youth Cry Laughing. And then hashtag Iron Barber Boise Barber Life. I think also like I just mentioned Pete and I don't want to show any disrespect because he's a great guy, but I do think barbers are similar to tattoo artists where a lot of them do genuinely seem like they have one brain cell and they don't know what they're talking about at all.
Well, they just they're the talk of the town. They like
yeah, they have all
they're
the
hairdressers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think even in this video, Neat Hitler Youth haircut styles, these are not really Hitler Youth, but you know, it's funny even just like 6 to 10 years ago how comfortable everyone was associating themselves with Adolf Hitler.
I don't think people who got this haircut asked for the Hitler Youth haircut. I think that someone I worked with retroactive.
Someone I worked with at Exclaim
nomenclature.
My former editor at Exclaim, my boss, who is no longer there, so this does not reflect them as a publication. But he would constantly, laughingly tell me about how he got his Hitler Youth fade that day and how Hitlerian. I don't think he said Hitlerian, but that's a pretty good adjective. He would constantly talk about this and laugh, and I'd be like, "Can we just talk about work? I don't need to know about your fucking haircut." But
I feel like with like the Nazi, like to talk about Hitler and Nazis and stuff, it like used to feel like it wasn't even real. Like before like 2015 or 2016,
right?
It used to feel like something from. It's like, oh, that's so 20th century, you know?
Right. It was like comically outdated that it was fun to joke about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then that Richard Spencer guy actually had this haircut.
He did have this haircut. Yeah. And then for some reason, as soon as he got punched one time, everyone's like, oh, we need to give the Nazis more space in society. And then they've kind of just taken over. But they've abandoned the haircut too. And I think that, honestly, the haircut is the one good thing they had going for them.
You know what I think? I think it might actually be a reference to that is there was a show that was popular around that time called Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah,
you remember how popular it had Cillian Murphy?
Yeah, and Tom Hardy, right? I've never seen it.
Yes, yeah, and that was the first time I saw like this. Their haircuts are like this, but more dramatic. Like it's almost. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was very popular, and I feel like a lot of people wanted to look like Cillian Murphy in that show.
I mean, I don't know if you guys are still looking at the Neat Hitler Youth video that's playing. Every single haircut is.
I'm just jamming to the music.
Every single haircut's completely different than the last, other than it's a high fade and then long but straight on top, I think, is the main difference.
Yeah, I think if you didn't want to invoke the Third Reich, you would just call this an undercut.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was called, an undercut.
So what is the actual... I'm just curious now. What does the actual Third Reich haircut look like? Oh, there's actually a quiz you can do. Hitler Youth or hipster with an undercut. So that's kind of fun. Anyway,
does the Hitler Youth take place at the same time as Peaky Blinders? Is that like the same time period?
Oh, probably the olden days, at least. Yeah, I mean, anyways, my point is just that I think everything is just it's just a pendulum swinging back and forth. So I can see how all of this pomade and all of this high and tight fade made it almost necessary for hair to broccolify.
Yeah, that's a compelling theory.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, it's the same as pants, right?
Well, according to this Wikipedia article, during the COVID-19 lockdowns of the early 20s, many younger Gen Z men in the UK and United States experimented with new hairstyles at home before the barbers reopened. In 2020, Dylan Latham, a then 15-year-old TikToker, posted a clip of himself getting a perm in the style of the broccoli haircut, which prompted its early spread among teenage and tween boys. I do think this is a British thing. I think, like, you remember those, like, Blackpool grime videos where it was, like, those little kids that dissed each other?
Yeah. Of course.
They all, yeah. Dude, Alex is right about the time of the year. Yeah.
Alex is just like a trend forecaster in our midst.
Yeah, like I'm going to post a video. Caleb, edit me narrating that I'm going to post a video to watch together out of the podcast.
Or not, if you're going to keep all my Nazi stuff in. Miles can feel awkward for a second.
I feel great. Yeah, so look, yeah, do you guys see this?
Yeah, I remember this. I was going to just say, I also feel like this is one of the last things where like Noisy and Vice felt like they had some cultural relevance.
Yeah. Yeah, this little kid has like an early broccoli haircut.
Done with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big time.
So you're probably thinking what I'm thinking.
Dude,
Right
wow.
now. Where are the parents?
All right, so check it out.
10-year-old rapper changed the world.
So you see how he doesn't have his hair like shaved fully on the sides?
Yeah.
My friend in high school had this exact same thing, but it was like kind of supposed to be emo. He was like really into like Coheed and Cambria, and he like had that exact hairdo, and he permed it, and we all like clowned on him so hard for perming his hair because it was like definitely really girly to do at the time. We're talking like 2005 probably this happened.
I mean, when I learned that they were getting a perm, for some reason, I guess my mind just thought that all of these teens otherwise were straightening their hair. Like I guess it is because of my era. I'm so used to the flat iron coming out for the hair for all the emo kids to do that the concept of perming your hair again is just like it's just reactionary.
Yeah, that dude was ahead of his time by like 10 years.
But this little kid, do you know his name, Miles?
Little T.
Do you think he's perming it, or he's just like? And
I don't know, because if there's recent photos of him, he has straight hair.
The other thing about him, I'll say, is that like with all these trends too, he looks like this is his natural look. It's lived in. It's not, and I guess it's because he's defining a trend, but it's not so like overblown and look at me. It's just like he's just a cool ass little kid who's great at rapping grime music.
He was bad at rapping.
Well, I
and
can't remember.
Sucks.
I think he was good. I think I liked him.
He seemed kind of cool to me. I've never seen him before, but he seemed pretty cool. And also, like, whoever starts the trend, like, it looks natural on them.
Yeah.
And then everyone who copies it becomes cartoonish just in anything. So
it's true. I mean, so this Wikipedia article, which, you could all just read at home if you want. But
yeah,
I do think it's interesting.
Broccoli. It's in.wikipedia.org/wiki/broccoli_haircut if you'd like to read along at home.
Yeah. But it's interesting that it also mentioned kind of like 80s no romantic and new wave stuff.
I feel like that's kind of a stretch though. I feel like at the end of the day there's only so much you can do with hair, and something's going to look similar to something else.
That's true. That's a good call. But I also think, and maybe this is again my age. You guys can, shoot me down if you must. I feel like so many trends come from some kind of underground, or at least tied to some kind of underground. Even the Hitler Youth, as you mentioned, being like aging hardcore kids who are graphic designers now.
I didn't say it in that voice.
I know, but I was. That's how you sound to me. No, I feel like this one is just like instantly for like normie streamer drones, people who love streamers.
Yeah,
and, are annoying.
And it's for guys who have an internship.
Yeah. Right, yeah, people who are like cracked coders, do they have broccoli hair?
No, but like finance guys do.
Finance
like
guys.
An intern at a financial institution would.
Right. So it feels it's interesting when there's a trend that is not related to some kind of alt coded thing, and that's what feels foreign to me.
I wonder if it's like they're saying it was like a symptom of the pandemic, like the kids can't see the barber, so they have to cut their hair at home, and that's like all they can do. So like also that like they're not connected to like any sort of subculture because they're all just like at home on the computer shorts.
True. I guess I just feel like I can't even imagine many of the DIY versions of this haircut because I feel like it quickly became so like over the top. I'm trying to think of the word. Overly groomed, I guess. You know the bully in Calvin and Hobbes who has like hair over his eyes?
Yeah.
Calvin?
Mo.
Yeah. Is that broccoli hair? I feel like there's something.
No, he has like a bowl cut.
Okay, yeah. But the way that it rests on his head, I think is similar to some of these broccoli people, maybe.
Oh,
I
yeah.
suppose. Yeah, I
think
suppose.
there's something there. Like, there's just something about it that does feel bully-coded a little bit.
Yeah.
But they're getting a little femme with it, too, which is interesting.
Well, what do you think about Chub Perm?
Don't know what that means.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh. He's like, you guys know the MD Foodie Boys? It was popular like 6 months ago.
Oh, is that those little kids?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right, of course. Yeah, so they're the guys who like hate celery or whatever?
Yeah.
Man, you know their name? You know each of their names?
Oh, yeah, Chub
You think
Perm,
Chub
yeah.
Perm is a name?
Wait,
That's what I thought.
Yeah, wait, that's not his name. What's Chub Perm?
That's what he's called. I don't think that's the name his parents gave him.
Well, that's his name.
That's his name. I obviously didn't think it was his birth name. His stage name. Chub Perm is a crazy good
Crazy
name.
birth name.
That's all. That's like either someone like this or like a rapper from Louisiana who has like 300 incredible songs who invented a new flow and just got killed. And that's your first time hearing of him. Chub Perm. Rest in peace.
Well,
What was your question about Chub Perm, though?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I just wanted to stir the pot, see what you guys thought about Chub Perm.
Well, what does he look like? Will you show me?
I'm looking at it.
Well, can you imagine what a boy named Chub Perm looks like?
I was imagining like a heavy-set Mexican 13-year-old boy with like long curly hair.
You're close. I think he's white, but I just saw a crazy video while looking.
He looks like AJ Soprano with the broccoli.
This is
nice.
there's a video that says Chub Frost has arrived, and he went blonde with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's a video where he's talking to Lil Yachty, and he's talking about his favorite rappers, and he's like, I like Xavier so based and fake mink, but my friends make fun of me for it.
Why? Why would his friends make fun of him? Isn't he the...
Because they like Kanye and Kendrick and stuff.
Travis Scott.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, well, yeah, I love Chub Perm. Of the gang, is he one of the better ones, or?
Yeah, I think he's considered the leader.
Okay. So then that begs the question, which of us is the Chub Perm? And I think we all know. Yeah, I think it's true.
I'm nonchalant.
You are. You're not. You're kind of a
their
mystery.
names are Chub Perm, McLovin, Nonchalant, and No Name.
Oh, I thought you meant that you were nonchalant. I thought you were just saying that you're nonchalant.
Yeah, I thought that.
Well,
too.
that's too, and that's why I embodied the nonchalant boy from MD Foodie Boys.
Which makes Alex McLovin. That's crazy to have the nickname McLovin. Did that ever stop being funny to... I mean, well, I guess it stopped being funny to me, but...
No, it's like Urkel. It's
there's always
timeless.
going to have shooters for McLovin.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I've been trying to guide us to videos, and I'm going to play one.
Yeah, please.
It's time for some splaining to do.
Please. Gen Z teen boys all want the viral broccoli cut.
What the fluff? This coiffed and curly hairdo trend started on TikTok. Young men are reportedly spending hundreds to get professional perms to look like social media it boys. Trevor Bruns. Josh Richards.
Are these broccoli hair?
Kourtney Kardashian's son Mason Disick.
Let's go.
The mustache mop top has been compared to everything from broccoli to freshly shorn llamas. At upwards of $150 a perm, teens are saving their pennies, something. So that was from the reputable publication, the New York Post.
It's only $150 a perm? That seems really low.
And here's Know Your Meme.
I use my head to express myself.
What is this, you ask? Hell if I know, man. It's a plane. It's a bird. It's a zoomer haircut. Crazy haircuts are sort of fun. Google awful haircuts and prepare yourself for 1.5 minutes of inside your own head laughter. Hypothetical chuckles to yourself in your bedroom alone. But this stuff is absurd. I mean, look at this. It's what's referred to
I don't
as
like
a
that What's Your
broccoli
Meme is
haircut,
being
or
so
a
voicey.
zoomer perm,
I want them to be
or
objective.
A bird's nest haircut.
Yeah, they need
A lot
to be
of
the
different names, which
Wikipedia
happens
of
after you
memes.
shave
Yeah.
the side
Yeah.
of your head short to leave way too much on top. It makes you look like a troll doll or a
Looks
paintbrush.
nothing like a troll doll.
Usually
or
the
a
hair
paintbrush.
also drips down towards the eyebrows and is often made to stick up with hair gel or hair product. Usually minimally, however, to make it look at least a little
What do you guys
natural,
think of
I
his
guess
editing
you
style?
can call this natural. What if we went back in time and somehow cave
This
people
this
had
video
this
feels like
haircut?
it's from, like,
That'd be wild.
2007.
This haircut is popular on places like
I know.
TikTok especially, who often refer to it as a TikTok e-boy hairstyle, which has now become a
Oh, yeah,
growing
e-boy.
trend. going
Okay,
I
into
wait,
woke up with an
2021 and
e-boy
20
hairstyle.
Yeah, I woke up with e-boy hair. Isn't that... I forgot. That never really... Was that... Did people try to make e-boy a thing? I think e-girl even was, I found, a little bit of a stretch of a thing, really. But it still
Yeah, I don't-
does have a bit of a... It has a bit of a definition to it, I think. But e-boy, I don't know.
No, I don't think it's much.
Yeah, I mean, this is reminding me that I have this, like, maybe this is just like a stress dream I have, but I have this weird memory that someone told me it was offensive to say broccoli hair one time.
Oh,
Maybe-
we'll get to that.
Okay,
yeah, we'll
good.
get to that.
I'm afraid whether or not it is, but yeah. What would an e-boy be? Or maybe it's just that everything we, at least for me, so much is online that everyone is e to me.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's it. I think an e-boy is just like a man who posts selfies for attention
Okay,
and has a haircut,
right.
which we all do.
Yeah.
I don't really post selfies very often. I
You do
other
from
things-
time to
I do
time.
other things for attention. Much worse things. Yeah. Is there more in this?
22.
Know
Now, this
your meme
haircut
that
didn't
we
just
should know?
spawn out of nowhere. People
I
have been
don't-
doing it for a while. Justin Bieber.
It's also not even a meme. It's a hairstyle.
Well, I think you could argue that a hairstyle is a meme.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, like the Richard Dawkins definition of a meme, like a mimetic,
Oh, okay.
reproducible. Yeah, we don't need
Of
to go
course,
there.
we're going into the Dawkins definition of a meme.
Yeah, we don't-
I cannot wait to ask you the big question about this topic at the end of the show.
I have my answer locked and loaded. All right, here's something from the Fresno Bee.
The broccoli cut is one of the more popular hairstyles among teenage boys. The broccoli hairstyle. Oh my god! I just realized something. This is going to be locked in at like Great Clips for Hair for the next 20
Yeah.
years.
Oh yeah,
They all learned how to do it just like last month, and now
Yeah.
forever. That's kind of sick. It's like the Karen haircut. How like there's still someone in your city who has the someone's mom has the Karen.
Now I'm imagining like a 50-year-old man with this haircut because he never changed it.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like the. I was thinking when I was talking about the normie hair trend. It's kind of like like classic mullets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And how it just became locked in for certain guys to just have that, and they were clowned on forever. And then, of course, which also makes me wonder: will there be like in 30 years from now the sort of pseudo-ironic revival, and then it just becomes like think of the journey of the mullet more recently, how it's just kind of a normal, especially women's hairstyle to have a mullet. Will there be the female post-ironic broccoli haircut?
I'm wondering if there will be like little kids that ask for it like 10 years from now, because like when I was in like 3rd grade or something like that, I asked the barber for a mullet, like because I saw it in the book and I thought it looked cool. Then when I went to school, everybody clowned on me.
Like the barber's book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like,
I forgot
it wasn't the style. Like it was like it was like
I thought you were
1998 or something.
Yeah.
So
that
it like
makes
wasn't the style, and then I had to get my mom to cut it off like the next day or something.
Oh shit!
So I'm wondering if there's gonna be like little boys that like are like, oh, that looks cool, I want that.
This is like not really my story to tell, but I will anyways. But my youngest brother, like, he like when he was in high school, he like shaved. I guess like a Chelsea cut or something. There's this rockabilly guy we know that I think we all think is cool in Vancouver named Billy Bones, and he has like shaved hair with like long. It's kind of like proto the Nazi cut, but it's just like a rat tail in the front. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like it's all shaved except just a tuft in the front, kind of like.
Yeah, I think
how
they call
how
it like
long
a
is it?
ducktail.
Yeah, it's something.
It's like a
that.
crazy rockabilly cut.
Yeah, but so anyways, my brother tried doing something like this in high school when it was also like just completely unheard of to have a buzz cut. And so he had this like really janky long hair in front, and my mom and him were like so panicked after she cut it for him that they like special ordered this like natural hair growth tonic to try to get his hair to grow back. And it didn't work, obviously, but that's crazy memory unlocked.
That was like kind of like a Mexican style, like a a Chicano style with
which
the
is like not
complete buzz, and then
doesn't
just
really
like
make sense in like suburban Vancouver in 2007. You know, it's kind of. But speaking of the book too, there's also like I love how barbershops have like really faded Cindy Crawford posters or something. Of you know, like when will they update those to
be like a faded
yeah
Nicki Minaj poster or something?
yeah, or like a faded broccoli boy.
Some would should we read these captions? I like this video a lot.
I love the music. It's
certain hair products gives the look more curls and height. I like this little kid they got too.
You like him? I think he seems like a brat.
I like that he is the subject of this video. He's a fitting subject of this video, is what I like. I don't feel a certain way about this boy.
I like how this Fresno Beef 53-second video that just had like 3 captions and one boy ends with like an HBO style credit. It says produced by, this first name is hyphenated, Bryant John Antiola. Shout out, it's another BJA joint. There's no other credits either. Wow.
Well, I haven't watched this, so let's see what this is. Oh, no, this is a weird Dutch guy.
Here,
perfect.
Another video.
Yeah.
Today I'd like to talk...
It goes into our theme of weird Dutch YouTubers.
Which seems to be all the rage nowadays amongst the young men of today.
He said all the range.
Now, every generation seems to be defined by a particular hairstyle. And some of these hairstyles would be classic and iconic. And other times they would be, well, considered of its time and might not hold up so well today. Now, the kind of hairstyle I'd like to talk about is one that would be sported by the cool kid, the F-boy. Basically, the mainstream ideal of what it means to be that guy.
Many E-boys
You're
are
not that guy, pal.
F-boys.
Trust me.
That's true.
You're not that guy.
And that is the Gen Z broccoli haircut.
Many E-boys are
the
F-boys,
Zoomer
but they'll
perm.
never be a G.
Or the bird's nest.
Wow.
It's just basically, long
That's
curly hair on
flames.
top.
You should tweet
Which are
that.
shorter on the sides and the back, often faded. Because otherwise it just...
You know how he showed like a
grown-out perm all over.
1970s
And I seem to see, usually
high school photo at the start?
20-somethings
Yeah.
when I'm out.
I'm wondering if trends move so quickly now that like
of this cut.
no one
They
will
wanna
be
seem as
embarrassed of this
cool,
ever.
trendy or tough.
They'll just be like, oh
But
yeah,
is it
that
though?
was...
Is it actually
It was
cool?
just of the... Yeah,
Because
that's what
surely
we
they
did.
must
Who cares?
realize
It was,
24, yeah.
those 3... And then it'll like loop back around
I'm
so
still
quickly
kind of
anyways.
baffled,
No, this is like too bold.
I mean,
Like
I don't
any
think it
bold,
really
like
appeals
crazy
to
look,
anyone
like
in their
like the
30s,
emo
40s.
asymmetrical
Maybe I'm
haircut
just getting old, I
thing.
don't know.
Like,
one of those
if you look
haircuts,
at
when you
pictures
see
from...
it, you either love it or I mean,
Actually, I
but
just
what do
remembered,
I think of it
Alex,
personally?
you
Well,
were like, multiple times you
seems to
wanted
be
me to,
associated with
when we
guys
were
who
doing
are
our
very much of
podcast a
the
lot, you wanted
Twitch
me to
stream
Photoshop
era, you know, the TikTok
broccoli
generation.
hair on us.
Kind of vague.
You asked for that
loud,
multiple times.
narcissistic. But the thing is, that's the way we all are.
Yeah, that I mean,
Well, that
was
was a fucking good idea.
Yeah, I know.
24. Who gives it to
that was really funny
but
for a
at the
minute.
moment in time. If
I guess
Okay,
like
enough.
This is
of
what
this
it
guy.
always happens on these videos with these weird Dutch guys. Is where where I say like how sad it is that he's doing it, and then we say, well, that's what we're doing. But I do think that there's something weirder about being alone.
Oh,
it.
definitely. This is like, yeah, he.
the real men at?
And it's not even in his country. Like the people in
Okay, so what I will say about Dutch people, Amish people are Dutch, and
But they're
those
German.
fools they speak Pennsylvania Dutch,
Which
and they
is
have
German.
bowl haircuts, which are what Froggy Fresh had as a joke, and Froggy Fresh just looks like all of these kids.
who's Froggy Fresh?
He was a meme rapper from 10 years ago or 15 years ago.
He was a YouTube guy. What was his
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. He was Krispy Kreme. You remember?
Am the baddest of them all.
I don't think I think I missed this one.
So he was like kind of this hick rapper, and he had essentially the Edgar or the
He had a bowl
broccoli,
cut. Yeah.
but it's like he had a bowl cut like to be as a joke.
Right.
But if you go back and look at it, it
looks
just
sick.
looks like all of this. And then also Amish people are like the kind of like OG American bowl haircut people, I think, in my opinion.
So you're saying that this weird Dutch incel who's doing this Gen Z haircut rant is good?
He's closer to it than he thinks.
Oh, I see.
He's making fun of it. But
Right.
he'd look good with that. He could hide his hairline.
I also do think, I just want to say, like, I do think that you should experiment and have some fun with it, whatever it is you're doing. So I think, like, it's not so much that the broccoli hair is annoying, it's that everyone has it. But imagine there was just one guy that had the John Hamm style broccoli hair walking around. He'd be sick as all hell. I think my problem with it is the lack of individuality.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you're getting this haircut, bro. Do you want to ask her out?
So this little boy is getting this haircut.
Okay, bro. See that you have diamond face shape, but I think.
I mean, sorry to stay on the theme, but what is his shirt? It is so racist looking.
Hit him with the...
Okay, some kind of child meme.
And stuff. We can definitely remove some of the bulk on the sides.
So do you guys think that these kind of videos are ever real?
Taper our hair on the back as well, and then.
No.
Yeah, same.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So where are you coming from today, my friend?
Chilton. It was like a 3-hour drive.
3-hour drive.
He drove 3 hours?
Like on the way here.
Where is they? In Seattle?
Today, bro.
My mom.
Your mom? How old are you, man?
12.
Do you
Was
drive?
it Shelton and
3-hour
I
drive.
can't? Was
Sound
this?
good?
Yes.
Oh yeah. So where are you coming from?
I'm just gonna keep rewinding it. Is it Shelton, Washington? Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. There's a Christian hardcore band called 90 Pound Wuss who has a song that opens with him saying, "You boys are in Shelton, so beware." And that.
And he looks like young Shelton from TV.
3-hour drive.
I almost fell asleep like twice on the way here.
Oh really? So who brought you today, bro?
That's such a little kid
How
thing
old
to
are
say.
you?
Oh, I almost fell
You
asleep
prepping
twice
for the
on a 3-hour drive. No one gives a shit.
Okay.
Well, he wasn't
So with that
driving.
being said, are you ready for your
Sure,
Sunday?
kid.
Is this guy like really good barber? Is that why he drove here for this?
Yeah. Well, you tell.
Oh my god.
Wow. I mean, that's a glow
She
up,
said
man.
yes.
I think it was worth the drive.
Bro. That's crazy. Damn, be careful at prom.
I've got prom coming up and I can't be going with my super straight hair.
Yeah.
Anything, just
Yeah.
to make me look better.
He's like, I drove 3 hours from Sheltonshire.
You've got a diamond face
Shelton
shape.
upon
This
Tyne.
sort of haircut really suits a diamond face shape. You want to take your fringe just above your eyebrows, make sure your eyes on show. This sort of haircut is really going to get your jawline popping, really going to make you look good. How's that sound?
Did you say make sure your eyes don't
Where did you
show?
come from today to get this haircut?
Aylesbury.
Aylesbury. How far of a drive was that?
It is the same.
That's a long drive, bro.
It's the same script.
She wasn't going to take me at first, but then I had to wash her car for a week.
Alright, so
And then I almost fell asleep.
Yeah, I had to wash her car for a week. That's not a
It's not really a
thing.
look for you, to be honest. So if we do this messy textured fringe, located
How often
fade
do
on the
you
side,
wash your
that's really
car?
gonna enhance your look
Maybe
for
he
it.
meant
This
she-
comb over right now. It's not
It took
look.
him a
You
whole
need
week to
everything
get
done.
to it.
And if your mum, who's
Oh yeah.
likes
No,
it,
he spent
how
an
much
entire
you
week washing it.
£100.
The paint is all gone.
You ready for this transformation? Trust me with it.
Trust me, my life.
Both of these boys, their little nerd side part hair is so fake.
Yeah, and the glasses are props also.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Little heartbreaker.
This is like some like child like beauty pageant type stuff where it's like
I did.
Many people
You know, I mentioned I started going to the barber more often, and it was a little bit broccoli-fied. And so to make it go down, I had to actually go to like a menswear store and buy some fancy shit for my hair to rub into it. So now I use product. It's like such a slippery slope once you stop shaving your head, I feel like. Do you guys put stuff in your hair?
no.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Here's a video that's more our speed.
Many people believe that Gen Z and Gen Alpha's men's haircuts remind them of something. And as you can tell from
This
my
guy's so
John
cool.
Bender shirt, I am Gen X.
Here we go.
Some say they look like llamas. Others say they look like they have broccoli on their heads. But both Z and A are defiant. They love this cut, and they believe they invented it. But the thing is, they don't realize that this cut
This guy
was
kind of looks like if
pioneered
Eddie
over
Vedder
40
never got
years ago
famous.
by a generation
I was thinking
they
that
both
too,
love
that
to
it
hate
looks
and
like
blame for everything. But in this case, both Gen Z and Gen A are right. The broccoli llama haircut was pioneered by boomer Lindsey Buckingham.
Lindsey Buckingham is the singer-guitar player for the band Fleetwood Mac. You may know them from that one
What happened
viral
to his
video where the
voice?
guy was riding the skateboard and drinking cranberry juice.
Wow. Well, now I'm thinking like stuff like Echo and the Bunnymen.
Yeah, that was kind of on the wiki too, but I don't think that's the same. I think that guy's stupid, and I think I hate
Really?
Gen X
Strange
more
and-
than Gen Z.
Here's some
Growing trend,
theology
subtle,
we can
almost
discuss.
laughable on the surface, but sinister when viewed with spiritual discernment.
Evil truth behind the
It's not a
broccoli
new
hair
technology
trend.
or a global political shift. It's a haircut, a mop-like puff of curls perched atop the heads of millions of young men across the globe. They call it the broccoli haircut, a soft, rounded, face-obscuring style that has surged in popularity, especially among Gen Z males.
Doing
But this
this
is not
kind
just
of
a fashion statement. This I
narration
believe,
for
is
a-
prophetic conditioning.
This is a parody, right?
There is a strange and growing trend,
I don't know.
subtle, almost laughable on the
That's
surface,
pretty cool.
but sinister when viewed
Be
with
like
spiritual
Superman,
discernment.
kind of Superman.
It's not a new
quote.
technology or a global political shift. It's a haircut, a mop-like puff of curls perched atop the heads of millions of young men across the globe.
This
They
is
call
what he
it
just
the
said.
broccoli haircut.
Yeah, is it
soft,
looped?
rounded, face-obscuring style that has
Do you think he's
surged.
going to be saying it again?
For a man ought not to cover his head, since he is the image and glory of God. Yet today we glorify young men whose defining aesthetic is to obscure themselves, covering their heads with thick curls, draping hair across their faces, retreating from the clarity and strength God intended.
This is awesome.
These broccoli-headed males, far from reflecting the image and glory of God, appear to represent something else entirely. Something fallen.
The video argues
Their
that the
softness,
widespread
concealment, and
adoption of
vanity
the broccoli
echo
haircut
not
may be
divine
conditioning
purpose, but
society to
demonic
accept
distortion.
the image of the
They do not project
Antichrist,
the strength,
described in
discipline,
certain religious
transparency
texts as a
of
young
God's
man
design.
with curly hair.
Instead, they mimic the image of seduction.
Citing
and
scriptures
false
such as
beauty.
1
They are
Corinthians
not standing
11,
as beacons of
the video
God's
highlights
truth,
how this
but
trend
as
represents a
billboards for
broader
deception,
rebellion
whether
against God's
knowingly or
design
not.
for masculinity, as well as a symbol of concealment and weakness.
And the concern goes beyond appearance.
That's
This generation,
awesome.
the so-called Gen Z, is not just one of soft aesthetics. It is also, by many measures, one of the most spiritually confused, emotionally unstable, and mean-spirited
I really like
generations in
this one
recent
comment on the video.
The
that
irony
says,
of their outward
I think it's an
softness
interesting
is
point,
that
but
it
you unfairly
conceals
mixed
a
in some
hardened
stock
interior,
footage that wasn't
marked
real
by
broccoli
sarcasm,
hair.
mockery, nihilism, and often a deep disdain for moral authority or tradition. Their humour is darker, their culture is edgier. And many pride themselves on being unbothered, detached,
so
and cynical.
cool. Do you think this is
This
real?
is not a generation.
No.
Mark's
I think it's.
Reflects
I think
his
it's real.
I think it's real too.
No,
Like,
it's
I
just
guess-
AI.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's AI, but I think it's.
I think the argument is
a
coming
real guy.
Yeah, it's like a real crazy person making this argument, I think. And they're good at
Yeah.
using trending because they also seem to be talking about Rat Boy Summer. Why are male actors so ugly now? My browser's crashing. I'm trying to get to 1 Corinthians 11 so I can see what's the argument here. The head of every man is Christ. Every man who prays or prophesies with his head covered dishonors his head. A man ought to not cover his head. But he's not but that's just hair.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty.
Does not the very nature of things teach you that if a man has long hair, it is a disgrace to him? If a woman has long hair, it is her glory. For long hair is given to her as a covering. Okay, so there's some stuff about hair, but wow, I don't know.
It's like Jesus had long hair.
Yeah.
Right?
Imagine if he had broccoli hair. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm imagining it right now.
He probably did, in a way.
I want to see an AI video of that.
Grok.
Wait, so
Okay,
you
and
think you think? Oh, okay.
I do think that there are because I've
Todd.
studied my friend Larry Heather so closely for so many years at this point. I know that there are people who are like completely isolated from everyone, but also online all day. So they see trends, and somehow those trends combine with their like end times theology in a very fascinating way. So I do think someone might have made this, but also I'm just gonna be open and admit that I don't know this as an old person. I don't know what aura farming is. What does that mean?
It's when you act mysterious to get attention.
So isn't it just like being cool or something?
No, it's like it would be like if you're like posted up at a party in like some Rick Owens,
Okay.
like standing in the corner.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess broccoli hair is the complete opposite of aura farming.
Yes,
but I think the part of the annoying thing about it is it's a very common haircut. But I think a lot of kids that get it do think that they are aura farming.
Yeah.
So like aura farming is like poserish, but not as poserish as thinking that is cool and then also failing at that.
In the same way that being cool is like a spectrum, being a poser is also a spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm excited to see Dog Whistles 101 broccoli hair.
Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community
Card?
activist.
Your name is
I
Card?
wanted to talk about a reactionary dog whistle that's been around for a few years now, as well as what it really means, who's using it, and why. For those who might not know, in politics, a dog whistle is a word, a phrase, or a symbol which seems
People don't really
perfectly
talk
innocent
about
and
dog
innocuous
whistles
to most
anymore. I
people,
guess you don't really need
but which
them
really
anymore.
communicates
you don't.
more
No, you
just do
don't.
the normal
They,
whistle.
really
they
hear
say
'em.
the quiet
Additionally,
part
also
loud
makes
all the time.
description, which goes into detail about all sorts of dog whistles and how to spot them. Today, specifically, I wanted to talk about the term broccoli hair.
Where
what
do
it
you
means,
think
and
this
how it's
guy
become
is
part of the
posting
contemporary
from? It looks like it's like a
reactionary
children's educational
particularly in
TV
online
program set from the 90s.
That he's like
Alt-writers and other
that he's
racists
hiding
will
in.
often congregate online in their own forums and message boards and websites where they can talk as openly as they want about their reactionary views and
Also,
their hatred
his
of
mic
minorities.
is so bad. This
In these
video
sorts of
seems like
spaces,
it's like
they don't shy
from
away
the
from using
90s.
blatantly racist and homophobic and
I think he's
transphobic
in a
language.
basement.
But they will still occasionally feel the need to go.
I mean,
to
the channel is
mainstream
called
websites
Card
like
Posting.
Facebook and
Okay,
Twitter
his
and
name
Reddit,
is John David
which will do in order
Card,
to look
but he
for
goes
other
by
people
Card,
vaguely
which is
sympathetic to
just
their views.
insane.
They can recruit into more
I
organized.
think it's like a
reactionary
cool
groups,
last name.
and in
All
order to be able to
things.
see what
Well,
considered-
yeah, but to,
Yeah, it
if that's
sounds
your
cool.
last name, would you say
they want to keep
call
up
me
with the
Card?
news and current events, that sort of thing.
If I was
However,
Australian.
When hardcore bigots are lurking the regular, normal side of the
Hardcore
internet,
bigots.
they can't be as openly reactionary as they'd like to be. So,
What's he
in order
talking about?
That a lot of the topics they post
He's saying
or
that
comment about
broccoli.
only go
He's
noticed
saying
by
that
other people
calling.
with the same far right-wing worldview.
He
as them.
says that broccoli
What they do
head is a
employ
far
lot
right
of
dog
oblique
whistle.
Online right-wing terminology that most normal people wouldn't be able to intuit the meaning of.
But he's kind of just been building up to
One
it.
of the coded terms online alt-right types will use to communicate with one another is broccoli hair. This is a disparaging way to
There we
refer to non-white and non-Asian people who the alt-right considers to be racially lesser than themselves.
It's like
The
a guy who
term
wants to
broccoli hair
see
itself
dog
derives
whistles so bad
from the
that
appearance of cropped, short, curly
he
hair
just
that a lot of the online
started
far-right
hallucinating
stereotype
this concept,
young,
I think.
black and mixed
Well,
race
you
people
said that
have
it came from the
Calling
Nazi
people broccoli
hairdo.
hairs or
So,
broccoli
well, that was
maybe
the
he's
previous
got a
one.
point.
was
If
created
anything,
by
the
evil
broccoli hair
websites
is
like 4chan and
anti-racist because
8chan,
it's a reaction to the
where it
Hitler use.
Oh,
later
I
spread
see.
to more mainstream sites like Facebook. It's simply just a term online reactionary.
What he's just admitting is that
people
he
of
saw a
color
group
to
of
avoid being
people
noticed
with
for
broccoli
doing more
haircuts,
overt
and
bigotry.
he noticed their race
So, for the
and
sake
took
of
note
keeping
of
yourself
it.
and your space is safe, please just keep it in mind. It's always good to be able to recognize alt-right.
Or he
messaging
like
and
sees
signaling
it
like
in
this,
memes a
so
ton,
you can spot it,
and
announce
he
it,
just
explain
like
why it's bad to
associates
others, and remove the people
that with
posting
the.
this sort of stuff.
I wonder what other
That's
things
all
he
I have to
thinks
say today.
are dog
I hope it
whistles.
Well, he has
Once
he
again,
has
my
the
name's
dog
Todd.
whistles
If you wanna hear more
playlist
from
linked
me,
right here.
Especially more about emerging or obscure reactions.
Oh, yeah.
and how to spot them.
Oh my god!
Feel free to subscribe to this
Yeah, we
YouTube
gotta
page,
look at this
or
for
just take a look
1
at my other
second.
videos.
Because
Either way, goodbye for now, and stay safe out there.
oh wow, there's
Yeah,
like,
it seems
there's
like he's
literally
like
hundreds of them. But I do.
Yeah,
like
this guy has an encyclopedia
Wait, are you
encyclopedic
cycling?
knowledge of racism.
of dog whistles specifically. Dog whistles 101.
Wait, this guy's channel is amazing. He also has a series called Card Counting where he just counts.
Leftists, on the whole,
Me and Miles
It's
had
like-
an episode of our podcast where we counted to 500.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Is it like that where he's just counting?
Yes, like he has a video called like 1 to 10,000 and it takes 2 hours. 10,001 to 25,000.
Wait,
Then
when did he
kind
do
of-
that? What year?
6
Let's
months
see
ago.
if he copied us. Oh, he copied us.
Yeah.
But you were probably doing a dog whistle when you did it.
Dog whistle
Well, that's how he learned about it.
is something like a word or a phrase or a picture that looks and sounds.
This is incredible. I love Card.
But actually communicates a
It makes me
second,
so happy
much
that
more
there's still just
sinister meaning
completely
to a
insane
small
people
in-group
on
of people
YouTube.
you can't address openly.
I mean, yeah, there's literally like hundreds of dog whistles. Like, I don't know if I didn't load the whole cape shit is a dog whistle.
Really?
Wait, was that last one he was saying smoke alarms are a dog whistle?
That's a I'm aware of that.
Wait, what does that mean?
What?
It's like a thing on the well,
Do you like read about slang all the time? Like, I don't understand.
No, it's
how you
just
know so much.
Speaking of hundreds, here's 100 years of men's
Oh yeah,
hair.
101. That's clever. Oh, this is cute. Wait, Alex, you're taking issue with this?
Nah, I don't know. Just keep going.
No, what was that? I love
Yeah,
that.
no,
What
that was crazy. Like,
yeah, what?
Nah, I just don't agree with him.
Where did he, which one? Which one? This? 1920?
Yeah, what is that?
well, his 1930 haircut. It's like this was the Great Depression, like, and he's like
He's
a ritzy guy.
All right.
He's doing like the Great Gatsby kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So, like, all right.
No, please, Alex, please. We need your expertise.
You can't just, like, change, like, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know what the hairstyle would be, but, like, I don't know. It's like slicking it back and then parting it in the middle and then parting it on the side. Like, that's not, like, each different decade. Like, that's going
true.
on the whole time.
Well, let's see what else
I don't
he
know.
does. Yeah, he's doing a pretty bad job, I think.
He's not cutting his hair at all.
Here comes the sun.
Oh, what's he gonna do for the 60s?
Here comes the sun.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Was that 60s?
Yeah,
I see it.
Oh, I like that. I like
that's
that
like early 60s.
That curl was good. Oh, he went with the lazy Wall Street kind of.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, I used to do my hair like that for sure.
Oh yeah, the
butt cut.
I love that. Yep. Honestly, I take it back. I was being a hater in the beginning. That was an incredible video.
It was pretty good. Although I do think that there's this urge to reduce everything to homework. And I think that I think there's something nice about the kind of just the feeling of wanting a certain haircut or a certain style. I mentioned jeans earlier, but there was a time when it just seemed like you needed to have skinny jeans, not because you were told or because you saw other people wearing them, but they just felt right. And then it just felt right to have the cut at the ankle jeans. And then do you know what I'm kind of getting at? It's so prescribed.
I was thinking about that earlier today. I've been wearing the same pair of kind of baggy jeans. Not super baggy, but I was thinking earlier today, it's I love these jeans. They just feel right. And they won't in a few years.
You're going to hate them one day. You're going to resent them.
And I didn't like them as little as a year ago.
But it's nice kind of to not know why or to not think about, not to.
Yeah, it wasn't something I did on purpose. I don't know where I got them from.
It was just they were just
in the drawer.
The collective subconscious of jean and hairstyles.
It'll just come to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like a thief in the night.
Well, it's time for me to ask myself, are broccoli haircuts Reddit? And the answer is no.
Yeah.
Are they Gen's excellence? What do you guys think?
Oh, Gen's excellence?
Yeah.
I think that it's interesting because most of what we appreciate about millennial, because we are cool as hell hipsters, is things that were tied to underground subcultures or things that were cool. And so generally when we talk about millennial excellence, we don't talk about normie millennial things. And that's a push I'd like to, when we get back to the topic of millennials, I want to go more normie, not hipster or indie or underground. But I don't. So by that definition, I think it's not, because I think Gen Z is going to be ashamed of this profoundly very soon. But I also think, yeah, it's it's definitive for their era in the same way that the feathered mullet was for the 80s, or the for some reason I feel when in cartoons. If you watch the Woodstock movie, no one has a big afro, really. Some people do, but not many. But in cartoons, or if you go to Value Village and get a hippie Halloween costume, there's an afro. So it's not. Right. I think this is that for Gen Z. So is it excellent? I don't feel qualified to answer, but it certainly is powerful.
That's great. Should we end it, or Alex, do you want to have a final word?
Yeah, because Alex, you seem to be revealing a deep knowledge of men's hairstyles, which I was not expecting.
No, I think you guys summed it up pretty well.
What do you guys think the next hair trend will be for men?
Bald.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I also think Gen Z people are obsessed with hairlines.
That's why they want to cover it up with the Echo and the Bunny Man shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
wow.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
that feels like a black culture thing, right? Because I feel from the little I know about that culture, there's a lot of talk about hairlines in there.
But I would say the broccoli is more Edgar Bowl kind of related. I feel like it probably started from Mexican American people who are doing that bowl haircut thing, which is also obsessed with the hairline. in the same way as Black culture.
Do you guys think if you were Gen Z right now, you or like a few years ago, you would have been tempted to go for it?
No. Because I have straight hair, so I would have needed a perm.
Yeah. I think...
I don't do that. I don't do that.
The perm is crazy. That's still the craziest part to me, that these people are getting perms. Well, that's it.